Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. It's a rainy day in Georgia. My subscriber Bonnie, who sent me the HARYMOR bird feeder, asked me to look at their new hummingbird feeder, dedicated hummingbird feeder. You know, I really think the dedicated hummingbird feeders are a good idea. When you try to do the songbirds and the hummingbirds together, it just doesn't seem like it works very well. The hummingbird, the food from the, I like that, paper instead of plastic, that's great. The feed from the songbirds gets into the hummingbird feeder, and it just doesn't work well. Let's see what we got here. Smart hummingbird feeder. Little bow on top, so it's kind of gift wrap. Right on top, the user manual. And a solar panel. One of those nice solar panels. Box here. Some decorative flowers. The solar mount. A charging cord. Something else in there. Oh, zip ties. A little wire brush, looks like it's to clean out the ports. Two perches and fire or an ant well. You put water in here and this keeps the ants out of the nectar. Let's look at the feeder itself. It's got, oh, here's another cleaning brush. There's got to be more to it, and there is. Here's the feeder. And the base. Now, I would suspect that this camera needs to be charged. Let's see if I've got everything. 2 times this, charge cord. It already has some flowers in here. And it looks like it comes with several of those, so in case they get moldy or something, you can replace them. The antenna is already attached. I've got a reset pin. I'm sure that's in there somewhere. Here's the hardware. And the manual. That looks like everything. Yep, here it is on page 4. Please fully charge the camera with the 5V/2A or the 1A USB adapter before using. The adapter is not included. The LED indicator will tell you a solid light when it's charging and turn to a solid green when it's fully charged. It takes 6 to 8 hours to fully charge the camera. So I'll charge this overnight and we'll get this set up in the morning. Looks like it comes out right here. You know, I don't even need to take it out. Here's the charging port right here in the back. The silicone seal. So this end will go in the USB port and this in the camera. Nice click there. So, let's charge this and I'll see you in the morning. It's charged overnight and I saw a green light. So let's take the camera out. This is pretty simple. Pops out like that. I'm going to use my new iPad, which is very handy, has a lot of storage, and a screen shot here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I need to expose the top up here and turn the camera on. Before I do that though, I'm going to go to the website here. It has a little QR code. This is going to take me to Vico Home, and I already have an account here, so this should be set up, but it wants me to update. That could take a minute. Going to take 2 minutes, so I'll turn the camera off, come back in 2 minutes after it's updated. I'm back, so let's go to the Viacom app here. These are all the other things I have on that. I want to add a new device. So now it's time to turn the device on. You long hold the top button here until you hear a sound. It takes a couple seconds. Can't miss that sound. I heard the sound. So I go to the next step. Searching for devices. I'm hearing a beeping sound. I want to connect to the Wi-Fi. This is my network. I can't show you what it is, but it's my 2G network. It only works on 2G. So I'll go to the next step. I'm going to confirm that's my thing. And now I'm going to get a QR code to scan. So I'll point the camera at it. There it is. Sometimes that's tricky. Oh, I thought it was going to connect there. There it is. Yeah. If you hear that beep, you're good. Now I can put the cover back on the top here. It's a nice silicone seal. It's found everything quickly. I'm going to put this one on the upper deck. The upper deck is just outside my modem, outside the upper level here. We're on deck. Done. Confirm. I already have one up there. Well, let's go ahead and add it there. Next step. It's been successfully added. It says let's start. I should be seeing myself here in a minute. Checking for the Wi-Fi signal. Got the antenna on. I'm going to use the solar panel. I want to save that. This is how to choose the location. Since this is a Hummingbird camera, that's a no-brainer. So mounting the solar panel, I'll do that in a minute. And we're all done. Finish. I should be seeing myself. And there I am. Let's go live. While that's connecting, I'll go ahead and put it back in here. I should hear a little click. All right. Let's put this together. And for that, I'll change cameras. Well, now that the camera's working, the rest of this is literally a snap. This fills from the bottom. And I have my standard mixture here of 1 part sugar, table sugar, granulated sugar, and 4 parts water. I do it in a mason jar because it's so easy. I put it in the microwave for minutes. At 2 minutes, I take it out and stir it up. Put in a couple more minutes. This has been sitting overnight. And I'll put the rest of it in the refrigerator. Before I put the bottom on here, I think I'm going to trade one of these flowers out. I don't know how easy that is. I think it just pulls out. Looks like it does. I'm going to put one of these other flowers in the middle just to see if the hummingbirds have a preference. So they've supplied several of these. Like I poke that through there. Goes in there pretty easily. And then I'll poke it in here. The other thing I need to do is to put the perch on. And it simply slides under the flowers there. Line snaps into place. There's slots right here that goes in, and then it locks, and you'll hear it snap. So there it is. Here we are on the upper deck. You can see it gets a lot of sun up here. In fact, it gets so much sun, it's very seldom used. I already have some other solar panels up here to lights and security cameras. I'm going to put it facing straight up. Take the little keeper wire off of it and feed it down to where the feeder will be. That should be plenty. So let's go down and hang the feeder up. I have a little eye bolt up there and about 3 of these little hooks I got at the dollar store. Move my drill out of the way. So as I turn this over, we should form a vacuum and it should not be leaking. And it looks like we're okay. I'm going to put I've got that in there upside down. Put that right here. That might be a little bit low. I think the cats can get them there. So I'm going to move it up one. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to plug the solar panel right into the back here. Not sure you can see that, but it's pretty easy. And then I'll fill both the top and the lid. So this is in the shade 90% of the day. And as you can see, the solar panel, I think it's full. The solar panel is in the sun 90% of the day. Let's see if we can get a visitor. Okay, this has been out there a little over a week, so I'm gonna, and it's just has a little bit left in it, so I'm gonna clean it. The first thing I want to do is take the camera out. This cannot go in the dishwasher, but everything else can. So I'm gonna take the top off here. This little seal here, I'm not going to put it in there because I don't want it to go down and get ground up. So I'm going to wash that by hand. And if I wanted to, they have a handy dandy brush here that I could wash with. And once again, the directions are on the bottom here. Lock and unlock. If you get a really bad stain, you can even put boiling water on this. And this comes apart. There we go. I just got the last bit of sugar water, the nectar here. So I've got a little bit of stuff right here. So it needs to be cleaned, and there's no reason not to clean it in between filling it up. This goes all the way through. So this fits in my dishwasher. If it doesn't fit in yours, you can always put it on the bottom rack. Put that in there. Put that in there. Not the camera. Take it out in the morning. Well, good morning. It's the next day. Let me get this out. Looks perfect. Nothing's warped. I think that's all I need. Snap this back together. Make sure you get, what's the top here? There's the top. Make sure you get this silicone seal in there really tight. Screw the lid on. I have my nectar. Doesn't hold quite a quart. The front is clearly marked. And there's the lock. Turn it over. Snap the camera back in. Now, it's time to hang it up. Let's go hang it up. Put it on the hook. Plug the solar panel back in. I think I'll put it up a hook here. I'll fill the ant traps. I think they're full. Well, that's it. We've gone 360 full circle. The last time I put this up, I went to sit down on the porch swing right over there. And before I could sit down, there was a hummingbird. I hope you enjoy it. All the links are below. Thanks for watching.